All right, so I'm going to quickly show you how to graph this type of problem in Desmos. You can use graph paper to graph this if you want to make your own grid. It works the same way. It's just that with Desmos, there's least amount of error, just because sometimes if we're making our own grid, we may not make our tick marks exactly equal in distance. So it says, given the vertices of this quadrilateral, so remember a quadrilateral is a four-sided figure, here are my vertices, these are my points. So what type of quadrilateral do I have? So I'm going to start by going to Desmos and I'm going to type in the point just like I see them in the problem. That should have been a positive 6. All right, so the next one we have is 5, negative 3. And then finally, we have 2, 6. All right, so in looking at this, I can see that if I were to connect these, that this very much, I have a parallelogram, that would be the more detailed or the more general name, but the more detailed name would be a rectangle. Okay, so when I'm looking at my answer choices, so a trapezoid, so remember a trapezoid only has one set of parallel lines, this one has 2 sets. A square has to have 4 congruent sides, this does not have 4 congruent sides. It says a rectangle that is not a square, I think we all can agree this is a rectangle that is not a square. And a rhombus that is not a square. So a rhombus has to have 4 congruent sides too. This does not have 4 congruent sides. So my answer here would have been C. So when you're given problems and points like this, you can easily graph them in Desmos or you can graph them by hand. It's completely up to you.